YouTubers, it's Regina. It's Wednesday, I think it's is it the 10th? Yes, the 10th. Wednesday, November 10th, and I am 2 weeks post-op today from tummy tuck surgery with Dr. Katzen. I was talking to Christine last night and realized that when people have asked me what the tummy tuck cost, I was actually giving them the amount of my full quote, and I did not get everything done that was on my initial quote. So probably my tummy tuck was between $79 and $9,000 because the quote you get from him is a cash quote, and it has you going to the aftercare facility and not staying at the hospital, whereas my insurance did pick up me staying at the hospital for 2 nights. And also the pain pump, and there's Cosmosure insurance that they have you take out, and just all those different things that are included in your initial quote that actually were not applicable. So when I get the bill from Blue Cross Blue Shield, I will give you the exact number, but I would guesstimate between $79 and $9,000. So again, I'm having a totally uneventful recovery. Last night was a little rough. My stomach was very, very tight. Again, it feels like that space bag just sucking me in and sucking me in, and you can even see like my stomach will become like concave because it just, I don't know if it's gas, I don't know if it's the muscles contracting, I'm not really sure what it is. It feels weird. It lasts for a couple hours and then it goes away. I'm just waking up, so still have my hair covered from being in bed, and I actually just cleaned up a little bit in the bathroom, and I took off my little sanitary belt thing that he has me wearing, and I wanted to show you what my incision looks like. It looks really good. It I think most of my swelling's gone for now, but it'll come back because that's the story of the recovery process, but it looks pretty darn good. And all these little nicks and dings, he's like, oh, those look like tape burns. Well, dude, I never had tape there. Those are from the Bovie, which is a tool they use to resect the skin and tissue. So my navel, oh, my camera's doing wacky things, but there's like a scab there. I hope comes off nicely. Oh, this camera. I'm trying to tilt it down and it doesn't want to stay. Let's see. There's my incision. So you can see I'm pretty much totally flat. And I can't suck my belly in, so this is not me sucking in because you can't. It just doesn't work. But you can see my incision. It's pretty dark, and it will be because that's how African Americans heal. Your incision is dark and then it lightens, and I think for Caucasian folks it's red and then it's flesh colored. This is from my lap band, and that's from my lap band, and so is this one. But these other little dingers, like I said, are from surgery, and they feel like they have little scabs on them, so they should resolve. But as you can see, my incision is much more visible, whereas last week I was a little more puffy and you couldn't even really see it. This week you can see it pretty much perfectly. I still have my drains. Probably gonna take those guys out on, I'm thinking I'll take them out on Friday. They're putting out about 10 to 15 mLs every 24 hours, and it's a very serious color, just clear yellow colored drainage. So I'll probably take those out. Pain, still not having any pain. Haven't taken any narcotics since 4 days post-op. I called Dr. Katzen's office, and I will see him on December 8th. So I'll be flying out on the 7th, staying overnight on the 7th, seeing him on the 8th, and from his office I will be booking it to the airport, because my flight leaves at like 3 and I see him at like 10:30. So I'll return to work on December 13th, just in time to do my Christmas holiday. I really don't have anything else to say, you guys. I'm really sorry that this is such an uneventful recovery, but it was the same thing with my lappy. I'm like, every time I came on, it's like, yeah, I don't have any pain, I don't have any gas, I was on the treadmill, you know. It's like I'm a surgical anomaly. I really do recover very, very nicely, I have to say, and I'm thankful for that. But doing just normal activity in the house. I actually went grocery shopping yesterday. Did find out at the store, trying to get 100 grams of protein a day, probably getting close to 85, 90, 75 to 95, some days 100, but it's very difficult because I still don't have an appetite, and I'm just like forcing things in my mouth, and that's no fun, believe it or not. Forcing yourself to eat is not so fun. Getting 1,000 to 3,000 grams of vitamin C. I did buy the emergency little packets. You put it in 4 ounces of water and drink it, because I bought the Ester C tablets and they were just too big. I broke them in half. They were just too big. That's it. I see my lap band surgeon on Friday, and hoping for a fill because I don't have anything in my band. I would like to lose 15 pounds, and once I do, I'm done, because the more I lose, the looser I'm gonna get, potentially. And I don't really think I want any more body work at this point in time. I still would love to have boobs. I don't. I would still love to have them. Maybe I'll get them. I don't know. Insurance is not going to pay for them, so it would be me. He thinks they'd pay for my arms. I don't want the scar, so I don't know. I don't know if I'll come to terms with that or not, but for now, I'm extremely happy with my super flat little belly, and I'm just appreciative that my recovery has been so uneventful, and I'll keep you guys posted. As always, thanks for watching. Any questions or comments, feel free.